Hi guys, it's me again. We're still here at Camp Quarantine, and this part of our segment is going to be about our dog volunteers. So very near and dear to me, I was a dog volunteer before I was able to work on staff, and it was definitely my favorite part of the day was being able to come here and spend some time. I have with us also Stacy, and she's one of our faithful walkers of the dogs, and then as well as Chris, one of our staff members. But Chris actually started out as a dog volunteer as well too. So just want to chat with them today about their experience as a dog volunteer. What brought you guys here? What made you guys, stay, and what it meant to you to be a dog volunteer.
Well, actually, about 1.5 years ago, I moved here from New Jersey, and I really didn't know anybody, and I heard about this place because I was shopping right over here, and I came here, did my orientation, and everybody I met was absolutely amazing. Just friendly and knowledgeable, and it made me happy to be here. Every single employee and volunteer that works here is just hands-on, amazing, and like I said, I love dogs. I'd have 50 if my husband would let me. But like I said, the staff here is seriously amazing. It's clean, it's nice, the environment's happy, and it's just a great place to be. I absolutely love it. I volunteer as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that we can usually count on you for at least a shift a week.
Yeah.
Which makes it
I'd
so
do
much
more if I didn't have to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Chris, tell us a little bit about you. What brought you to Foothills? And
Well, similar story. I moved from Michigan about 3 years ago, and I had been working corporate life for 25 years, and I retired, and I said, I am going to work with animals. So that was one of the first things I did, was come here to volunteer, and very much like Stacy, it was my favorite part of the week. I loved coming, and lucky for me, I got offered a job a couple months ago. So now I'm on staff, and I couldn't be happier. It's a dream come true for me.
so Stacy, tell me a little bit about, Chris, tell me a little bit about the importance of the volunteers. Like as you're leading these shifts, especially the Sunday morning, coming in, the dogs need fed, the dogs haven't been out since the night before.
They're a godsend. They truly are, because we have a lot of work to do in the morning. We have to get everybody's room power washed and cleaned. All the dogs have to be fed. So they come out in turn, and while they're gone, I have to get the rooms cleaned. So thank God for our volunteers. They come in, they take the dogs off my hands, they walk them, and we rotate through every room. And if it wasn't for them, I don't know how I'd get this job done. They are such a godsend to me.
That's
and all of the
awesome.
staff.
And then Stacy, what does it look like for a shift? Like if you were to explain to somebody who might be interested in volunteering for us and wondering like, what does that look like? Is this for me? Like how would you explain what your shift looks like?
What's nice is like I said, you show up here, you check in, and we all go into the heart. It's kind of the center of the area, and we kind of hear what's going on with the dogs, who's here, what's going on, and there's new ones, kind of just a little bit of history about each one of them, real quick, and then we just get assigned to each room, take a dog for a walk, we take them around 2 laps. It's so nice, and you meet the nicest people, ask you a lot of questions. I've been walking dogs and had people pull up next to me and say, ask a lot about the dogs and questions, and I just tell them to come back when the visiting time is. And like I said, so we just walk the dogs, we bring them in here, we interact with them, we feed them, help out, whatever. We give them baths. I've given dogs baths. So whatever you need to do, it's just so fun. It's so fun. The dogs are wonderful. It's a happy place.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. I'm just trying to think of like anything that we'd maybe want to, again, let any volunteers know, or anyone that would potentially want to be a volunteer in the future for Foothills. Anything you can think of, Chris?
Well, just that, first of all, obviously a love of animals. We would expect people that would be able to harness up a dog and walk. It's like a couple, maybe a quarter mile,
Right.
the trek that we take them around.
Great exercise.
Great
Exactly.
exercise.
Yes.
We don't do a whole lot of walking in the summer because it's a little hot. So in the summer we just come out to the yard, but we have misters going, and so yeah, anybody that loves animals and wants to be part of the animal world and spend time with them, we would love the help. We rely on our volunteers so much, and yeah, I think it's a great thing. I had the best time volunteering. I'm kind of bummed now that I work here that I can't volunteer anymore. I can't walk dogs anymore, but it's really wonderful. It's a wonderful organization to work for, and we cherish our volunteers above all else.
Definitely. I couldn't agree more. Volunteering volunteers are, you know, Stacey mentioned the heart, but
Yes.
volunteers are the heart of our organization. We are a small organization, but I always think of us as small but mighty. And they're so important to us. They are what keeps us going. And we have all kinds of volunteer roles. I know today that we're really focusing on the dog attendant role, but, you know, we do have the cat attendants. We have spa day, like Stacey said, where you can give baths. We also, you know, have our hiking program right now that we're doing. We also have the reading. We like to read, pause to read to our dogs. So there's so many ways to get involved. You know, and I just really would love to put a plea out for people to go to our website, and you can apply there for volunteer program. We're also have opened up orientations again for social distancing, you know, cutting our numbers down to one that we feel very comfortable with here, and then making sure that we're still keeping our program very vibrant and alive. And so I don't know, I can't thank Stacey enough. I can't thank Chris enough for the wonderful work that she does, you know, with us as well, making sure these guys are all clean and ready for the day. And yeah, so
And then when they get adopted, it's the best.
Yeah.
I see online that
Oh
somebody
my
got
gosh.
adopted. It's the best. It's
well, because
wonderful.
you've been
You've
that
been
person
there,
that helped set
yes.
them up
Yep.
to be successful for that adoption. And we
Absolutely.
couldn't do it without you.
Yep.
So, hey guys, it's our last day of virtual Whiskers and Wine. We have just a couple more segments coming up before we wrap this weekend up. We appreciate everybody's support that we've had so far. We still have our text to give going, so I just want to give you guys that number again. It is available until December 1st, so if you're watching this back a week from now on Facebook or Instagram, you can still donate to us. We really, really appreciate it. You would text FAR, F-A-R, to this number, and the number is 833-846-8528. And it's also probably coming up on your screen if you're watching us on Facebook. Mackie's still looking for his home, you guys. Please, somebody has to adopt him before I take him home, and I have too many dogs already. But yeah, so thank you so much. Our next segment is up at 11, and I'm not sure what we're going over. Shopping, I think it is. Yeah, another shopping segment. And then we have a reunion at noon. So please tune in with us. And thank you guys so much. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Good job.
Yeah.